Agile methods. Agile development methods have emerged in response to the ad hoc reality of many software development projects. They place emphasis on the team developing the system rather than following predefined structured development processes. Agile methods remove the need for detailed requirements and complex design documentation. Rather, they encourage cooperation and teamwork. Agile methods are particularly well suited to web-based software development and other software applications that are modified regularly such that they evolve over time. In general, Agile methods are for developing software rather than total information systems. Typically, quite small teams of developers are used. It would be unusual for an Agile team to have more than about half a dozen members. It is preferable for one team member to be a knowledgeable and experienced user or participant. Small teams are better able to share ideas and work on solutions together. Larger teams tend to break into smaller groups. For Agile methods to be successful, everyone must be an equal member with a clear shared purpose. Let us work through the activities described in the diagram. Initially, the general nature of the problem is determined and the development team is formed. The team first meet to create a basic plan and a general design for the software. Only minimal detail at this stage, just enough to get started. The basic idea is to only plan, design and document details as they're actually needed. Often a simple whiteboard is used to sketch out the general design. The team then gets straight to the task of creating an initial solution. As this occurs, they informally consult and negotiate with each other. The user team member is always present to answer questions, make suggestions, and generally ensure the solution will be workable in practice. Once an initial yet simplified solution is produced, it is immediately tested, evaluated, and then implemented. This means the solution is actually being used by real users and participants, usually the client, but it could be a sample of users or even globally to all users via the web. The users see exactly what has been achieved, can provide feedback, and make suggestions about further additions. In effect, we have entered a new mini understanding the problem phase. The team again meets informally to discuss the next part of the design. The design incorporates feedback from users together with their own ideas. They then go straight to work, coding this next part of the design. The solution is again thoroughly tested and evaluated before being implemented. This process repeats many times, with each iteration implementing further functionality and detail. Typically, a single iteration takes weeks or even just days. Each design meeting is short, maybe just an hour or so, whilst coding and testing consumes the majority of the development time. When developing software, it's all the minute details that combine to form the global solution. Agile methods are a response to the reality that intricate details are difficult to specify accurately in advance. Each part of the software solution relies heavily on many other related parts. Until the related parts exist, it is wasteful to continue designing. Much of the design will prove unworkable and will need to be redesigned or significantly altered. Compare this to the traditional approach where specific and intricate detail is created well in advance. One significant issue with Agile methods is how to construct agreements when outsourcing the development. Traditionally, a strict set of detailed requirements together with the total cost and time for completion is negotiated. When using Agile methods, no detailed requirements exist. They emerge during development. A common solution to this dilemma is to fix the budget and time and allow the requirements to change. Once the budget and time is exhausted, then the current solution becomes the final solution. To enter into such agreements requires significant trust to be established between the client and the developer. The client stands to gain as they are heavily involved throughout the development process and hence are more likely to receive a final product that better meets their actual and current requirements.
Created using Powtoon.